We give thee but thine own. This one is a longer song. I would place it more into the advanced because of the fact that there are 6 verses and there's a lot of King James terminology in this song. Um, and you have to be familiar with that, or you really have to go back and study it. Words like thine own, and it is to God, it belongs. And so um, you have to really take a look because the riches that we have really belong to God. And so that's where that connection comes. Whate'er or whatever. And of course, gift is just getting a hold of something like you have a package and you're giving it to someone. F hands, giving it away. Bounties, bounties or the riches. And again, it is King James, and so you have to really understand the King James. If you grew up, as I did, with that King James, it becomes a little easier. Stewards or servants, and so you have like a platter in your hand, and it's going back and forth, and then putting the person ending on it. Stewards. Captive. Now, in this song, the captives to release, and you talk about bound, like at the wrist where they would tie you up, the bound, but make sure that you put the person ending on it, the bound, and then to free and release or free. Uh, the fatherless. Now, one of the uh, nuances of ASL is that it would be father without. And so you're coming into a little different way of saying it. To tend or to take care of. And I think because most of the others you're going to be able to go through. It's like the first fruits give, and first fruits, and you're giving them, but you give it in a directional up to God. So take it up. And I think that's the only words that you're going to need if you are advanced. If you are not advanced, you may need to go back and look up the words that you don't understand. Um, and I always recommend a good dictionary. And I know I have um, 2 good dictionaries that I use, but the one I like the best is the one that has the description of the signs. I'm a visual learner, and if you are a visual learner like I am, you need to be able to see it. Even though sometimes they're not exactly, um, they don't visually have the right um, way of doing it. It is the language, and you have to use it. But if I can get a clue in the visual, it does help me, and that may help you. It's probably one of the reasons I don't use the Gallaudet dictionary quite as much, because it is just putting forth the sign and it really doesn't describe it in any way. We give thee but thine own, whatever gift may be. All that we have is thine alone. A trust, O Lord, from thee. May we thy bounties thus, as stewards true, receive, and gladly as thou blessed us, to thee our first fruits give, to comfort and to bless, to find a balm for woe, to tend the lone and fatherless, fruit